Now to the search for 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie. There have been some big leaps forward in the case. We've seen the doorbell camera video by now, and I know you have as well. So investigators, they are testing now a pair of black gloves that were found near her home.
So Justin Pazera is live in the Catalina foothills outside of Nancy's home with the very latest. And these gloves, Justin, have actually proven to be legit. They found DNA on them. And what's happening with them now?
Yeah, hey, good morning. So right now those gloves are in a lab in Florida. They are being tested, further tested for those DNA samples there. And investigators are really hoping that that is going to crack this case here. So investigators do believe that the black gloves they found about 2 miles from Nancy's home here does match the black gloves that you see the guy wearing in this doorbell video. That DNA found in the glove is then going to be uploaded into CODIS, which is a national database full of DNA information from other crime scenes, other convicted offenders. That is expected to happen within the next 24 hours. We talked to a DNA analyst, and she says that if there is a match, when that does get a hit, they're going to have to be retested before investigators can name a person of interest. If there is no hit, investigators can use family tree DNA databases, then work backward through family trees to figure out who that suspect is. It doesn't matter if it's a distant relative, a distant cousin, they can kind of just work backwards and figure out who that suspect is from that. Investigators did question a few people over the weekend. On Friday night, we saw them carry out a search warrant at a home here in Tucson. Also, they were searching an SUV outside of a restaurant. That turned out to be nothing. At least that's what we have been told. All of those people have been released. Ladies.
Well, so Justin, I mean, we don't have anyone now that police are looking into, but that DNA could be huge here. I want to talk a little bit about the Allison Feldman case, and this is why police have to test and retest and all of this, because a break in that case came when familial DNA was able to be matched, and police then were able to find a suspect. Just talk a little bit about the process of doing this and why investigators, they can't rush getting anything like this done.
Well, first off, this has to be able to stand up in court. So they need this to be able, to stand up in court and just be rock solid. So there is a lot of backtracking, double checking, making sure that there's not any typos in things. So they have to be incredibly meticulous with all of this, even before they do name that person of interest, because as this case moves forward, obviously, once they figure out who it is, they're going to want a conviction. But all of this, from the very get-go, it does have to be able to stand up in court. So that's one reason why they are so meticulous with everything and so careful with everything, because it has to be correct, ladies.
Well, and once they do, if God willing, they get a match, they got to retest it before they can ever name that person of interest. So who knows how long this could take. Justin, thank you so much. The latest for us there in Tucson. As the search for Nancy Guthrie continues, you can download 12 Plus. That's our streaming service to see our latest coverage. All breaking updates will go straight there.